Hello everyone, my name is Quốc Thắng. I'm from Hoàng High School for the Gifted from class 11 English. And today I wanted to give you a little bit of insight into one of my favorite books of all time. So a little bit of background. I read quite a sizable number of books ranging from all kinds of subjects, from history to science and even literature. I feel like literature opens the mind and gives you more insight of the human life. And this book is a prime example of it. The name is, I don't know how to actually properly translate it, but it's Optimism and Happiness at the Cafe of Sadness and Untold Stories. This by Tuấn. He's a doctor and he describes himself as, and I quote directly from him, "I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one." This ironically is from music. His description reflects a lot in this book. This book is a collection of stories from all of his life events, all the way from his childhood, his relationship, his personal life, and even in his career as a doctor. Some of these stories are hilarious, like when one time he accidentally ate an entire bag of bread that was supposed to be for his dog, and he just barked when mom asked. That was actually really hilarious. And other stories are very emotional. When, example, a boy who is diagnosed polio, he lied on the bed and he can't walk, he can't move, or he can't talk much. And so this boy wrote a letter, more like imagine it, on his head and he wrote that letter as an expression of gratitude towards his caretakers, his doctors, and says that even though he had this sickness, he still feels really happy. And as a dreamer myself, I feel a deep meaning into all of these stories and the book in general. Is that people, for one to be happy, to want to be optimistic, they had to go through a lot of pain, a lot of loss in their life, and they usually hide it really well. You can only look at them through the looks of them, or a little sight, or maybe a smile, or maybe just their distraction sometimes. And it's easy to see that those people are really in need of some care, some appreciation, so that they can able to get over their pain and get over the loss and live to a better life and be optimistic. That boy who had polio, he had really bad luck. He can't walk, he can't move, anything, but he still feels optimistic. He feels grateful for his doctors who work night and day just to care for him. And so because of that, I really highly recommend this book. I want you guys to go ahead and go to your local bookshop and pick this book up and get a read. And someday you will learn something out of this. And that's all. That's my speech. Thank you for listening.